Hey everyone! Today we wanted to do an inspirational Sunday type message because we've been thinking of we're going to do different themes for every day of the week. So tomorrow is our Mental Awareness Monday. So we're really excited for that video. But today we just wanted to make a short little video and say what has been on our mind today. And because we've kind of been thinking about the same thing throughout the day and going to church and hearing different lessons about it. So
today, when we were just kind of sitting in a women's group thing, we call it Relief Society, I was having some feelings about comparing ourselves to others. And well, that's really what the lesson was about, was comparing ourselves to others. And I had some really strong feelings about families and having people that are really close to you damage your self-esteem. And I think that's something that really hurt me growing up, is that I realized that my family's opinion of me really mattered, and that that should be a thing. It should matter, but it shouldn't matter to the point where it ultimately damages your self-confidence and your self-esteem. And that's really what it was doing. I always thought if I didn't have long hair, that no man would marry me, just because my brother had that opinion, and he's a little picky, and I give him that, and it's okay that he's picky, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you having a type, you guys out there, but
because we do too.
Yeah, we do. I just think it was just really hard on me at first, because when I wanted to cut my hair short, I couldn't do it. I would stop myself every time because my brother's opinion mattered to me. And then I used to have super blonde hair. I was born with beach blonde hair and grew up with beach blonde hair, and then as soon as it started going a darker blonde, my family would just dye it back blonde, and they were just thinking I only looked good when I was blonde. And so that opinion affected me so hard that I never wanted to dye my hair brown, and I always thought I would look ugly if I was a brunette. And so I got back and I decided that I didn't care what anyone thought, so I cut my hair and I dyed it brown. And I feel so much better about myself. I don't really care what other people really think about me. And I think that was such an empowering thing, that I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I look good with brunette hair, or I look good with blonde hair, and that's okay. I'm okay with looking good with both. And I think that's what really matters, is that you feel like you look good. It doesn't really matter if anyone else thinks that you look good.
Mm-hmm. I know my family didn't love it when I dyed my hair, bleached it blonde, but I love it. This is what I want right now in my life. I want to test things out, do whatever I want, be spontaneous. So for right now, this is what I like, and I now accept the fact that not everyone's going to like the decisions I make, but I should still be confident in them. And it's hard in a world where everyone's competing for the spotlight and everything, and you see things every day telling you of what you should be. But I think the main thing that I've been thinking about is that we are whoever we want to be, and we're all made differently for a reason. We've all been given different characteristics, different talents, different abilities, and it's okay to be different than other people, because that's what sets you out. You're needed, and every one of us is needed here, and that's the biggest thing of all, that we need all of us, and we're all loved by so many people.
Yeah, we're all part of a symphony, and we all have our own unique voices. And so if we don't feel like we are different, and if we feel like we need to compare ourselves to others, we shouldn't feel that way. Just because we are different, we are unique, and that we need each other's voice.
And I know for me, I used to always think that being different was a negative thing, a bad thing. And I've realized that being different is that's what sets you apart. That's the amazing things about you. Being different is what you have to offer that no one else does, because Everyone has something in them that no one else has to offer. No one else has your experiences, your background, your talents, everything you have. So being different is good. It's not a bad thing or something to be shamed about.
And we may have similar experiences as others. Like, that's why I have the friends that I do, is because we have similar experiences. But that's the thing that you can do with others. But it's still your experience. It's not theirs just because you have a similar experience. It's just something that we can have in common, that we can have friends and know that we're not alone, and that we can overcome things that we feel like we can't overcome, and we can feel loved. And one of the things that I realized today is, so in tomorrow's video I'll talk about suicide, but today I was talking to one of my best friends on the phone, and she was on the phone with one of her best friends in a different room.
Love you, Chelsea.
I love you, Malcolm. But I just, like, it hit me. Like, one of the reasons why I love myself is because there's one time that I just looked at Kaya and I was like, stop. And I yelled at her, and then she just started crying because it was like a helpless cry, because she wanted to help me and she wanted to let her in. She wanted me to let her in, and it was just like, I imagine that picture in my head every time now. It's like, oh my gosh, like, if she loves me so much, that I shouldn't kill myself. I should love myself too. And so I think that's just like one of the things, is like, you know, we do have people and they do love us and they can help us through. And even in the moment, it may not feel like it, we look back and realize that there are people there and that they love you, and that's exactly what they're there for. But we also shouldn't compare ourselves to them either.
Exactly. And I know for me, when I felt more insecure about myself, that's when I was worried about what people were thinking about me, or I could be more critical of others. And since I was more critical of them, that's how I expected them to see me too. And as I became more confident, I don't care what other people think. I don't even think about what they're thinking about. All that anxiety goes away in that aspect, because most of the time it's you putting that into your own mind. When people around you love you, respect you, they want you to be there. And sometimes it's hard to feel that, but it's true.
It is. If you watched our vlog, you would see that we really don't care what people think, because we were just like, our first time ever vlogging, or like having a video camera, or like our phone like videoing us in a store, and we were just like kind of just chilling and being ourselves, and we didn't care.
And no one really looked at us weird anyways.
Yeah, and they were like super chill with it. And so I just thought it was like really funny, like thinking about it, we were confident and we were ourselves. And so, and then we had no one look at us funny or think that we were weird, because we weren't ever really insecure about what we were doing anyways. And so I think that's really what sets us apart from that whole thing, is like, I know that some vloggers, and I'm not saying anything bad about them, they are insecure about it, and I think that's why they may get some stares. But that's okay that you're insecure, because it's hard for some people to overcome that. I mean, it took us 18 months to overcome caring what people think. And so I just think that if we just are confident in who we are, and confident in Jesus Christ and who we become, then we can be happy with who we are and love ourselves and not really care what other people think. And if you haven't watched our vlog, you should go back. We give a shout out to some people.
It could possibly be you. But I think most of all, what my message would be today, if I could choose one thing, is that you yourself is the one that chooses to have confidence. You can stay insecure for however long you want to, And nothing's going to help you until the day that you decide that you want to be confident. And it's going to be hard. It's going to put you out of your comfort zone a lot. But it's going to help you so much. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to help you love yourself and help you see why other people love you. And you'll see what a contribution you are to the people that are in your life. And we always want you to know that we love you. And you always have someone there. And even if you don't feel like you have anyone, you could even talk to us.
We're more than willing to reply because we love and we have big hearts. And I'm not saying that because we think we're amazing, but I'm saying that because I'm trying to follow the example of Jesus Christ. And that's what he had. He had compassion and love towards other people. And so if you ever need to talk, we're here. We're here to uplift you and to tell you that you're beautiful or handsome. We're really here. And we will care for you. And we won't let you be alone in those moments that you need someone the most.
And I've realized that I gain the most joy in my life through helping others. So it enriches my life to be able to help others and to know that I'm making a difference. And I know we are both like that, so we're always more than willing to help. We just want to let you guys know that we love you, and we hope that we said something that could help you today.
Bye!